How's everybody doing?
Hi, Akashi.
Hello, Arvind. Hi, Rajesh.
Hi Akashi.
Hi, Vikash. How's
Hi,
life?
Akash.
Hi Akash. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Going good.
Good, good. Bangalore weather is keeping us cold.
Yeah, right.
Good, guys. Wonderful, very nice. So, how's things? How's going? Let's discuss. I think this is the only core four people I have left. We'll finish the 10x.
Okay.
But good. I know that Vikash would be fast forward. I'm in the chapter number 10, so still behind. What about you, Arvind? What about you, Rajesh?
Okay, I am also in chapter 10, but
Wow.
I did study. I skipped one chapter and went chapter 12.
Good.
I,
Well,
I am in fourth, fifth chapter now.
okay, all right. Let's start from you then. We'll go to fourth, fifth. First,
So I'll speak about the success and what is success and the success as is your duty. Okay. So I really we know what like we keep on reading that what is success, and many people speak also that success is not everything, and author clearly explains very nicely. He has explained that why success is important in our life. Okay, and why we should focus towards the success to achieve something. Okay, many times it happens that we feel like हाँ जैसा चल रहा है चलने दो. Okay, and we don't focus on achieving something. Okay, but until unless we don't make ourselves pointed towards a direction, okay, to achieve something in life, okay, it will be like going nowhere. Okay, and also it same thing will be passed on to the family. Okay, and which will not be a good lessons for them. Okay, so I have noted on many things that, but my understanding after reading, I am telling. Okay, so we should always think success as an expansion. ऐसा नहीं कि I achieve something and it is done and dusted. Okay, success is something which keeps on going. Okay, वो बोलते हैं success is a journey. Okay, so journey ऐसा नहीं कि journey as seems that you achieve a level in your career, and you point to, and again you move towards the next. It's not like you stop at that point only. Okay, so it keeps moving always forward. Okay, and then the success in a duty. Okay, success is your duty. In that also, author is explaining that why we should focus to achieve our purpose. Okay, we should always know, be clear that what is the purpose of in my life. Okay, and why I should be achieving it. If I don't have a purpose, okay, then it's very difficult to achieve the success. Okay, so here he says, I would not have identified my purpose and would have merely spent my lifetime fulfilling everyone else's purpose. So if I am not finding out on my purpose, I maybe keep on fulfilling somebody else's purpose actually, and that may not give me the success or the motto of what I wanted to do in my life actually. Didn't do in my life. Yeah, working towards somebody's purpose being part can help us in achieving our success, but we should be clear that what I want, and whether I am able to achieve my purpose of the life or not. So these are a couple of points I would like to share.
very nice. In fact, that's the reason saying na ki if you are not disciplined, somebody else will make you disciplined. Which means if you're not ready to wake up early, do exercise and things like that, or not organized, somebody will make you organize, right? But
Yes,
one thing is very important. If I'm working for somebody for their success, we have to also look at in that what is our success in that. We have to define it.
right.
So let's suppose in job, you are a delivery manager, let's suppose, okay? So
Mm,
based on your delivery manager, your goal, if you want to succeed forward, can be a senior delivery manager. So what is you require? Because of course you are working with somebody who is giving money, but what you have to really look at is that, okay, I'm working for so and so company at so and so position, but what is there for me and how I can get that success? You have to define it, right? So
correct.
that's important. Very nicely point, Arvind. Hi, Sandeep. How are you doing, man?
Kazi, I'm
It's
doing good.
Sandeep is giving us all the feeling about North India, wearing a cap and all.
Actually, Kazi, I had allergy, okay, from cold. So it has flared up now. So once I wear cap now, I don't get the sneezing. Otherwise, I'll keep on sneezing.
Okay, no problem.
That's
Okay, Rajesh, over to you.
Yes, Akash. So I'll go with chapter 12. Obsession is not a disease, it's a gift. Okay. So here the author says we must be obsessed with something so that we stay focused and we can concentrate on achieving high on that. And he also says that being mediocre or being normal is a trap. 1 second. Okay. So being normal is a trap. So if you see high achievers, right, they were obsessed with something. For example, if you consider Steve Jobs, he was obsessed with creating perfect design or creating the perfect iPhone for the user, right? So he was very obsessed with that. So he could achieve that very in a great levels. So we must be obsessed with something so that we take it forward and we can achieve great success in that. That's it, Akash.
Awesome, very nice. Yes, of course. We all has to select the meaning of life, right? That's Sigiki is talking about. Okay, good. Sandeep, where we are in your which chapter you are right now?
Kazi, I couldn't read last 3 footage. I was not keeping well.
No
Didn't
worries.
read.
That's fine. That's fine. No problem. So see, before we call out Vikas, who is our greatest person who's running, let me share some of my findings, some of my learning. So I'll take back little one more step. If you remember, we were talking about a 4 degree of the action, right? The do nothing retreat, right? Take normal level of action and take a massive action, right? And massive action is very, very important. For that is the 4th degree, right? Because talk about is that when you're taking massive action, right, the many times you are thinking about what else I can do, because you are in a zone, right? You are thinking about things like that, what else I can do, how I can do. You're not thinking about, okay, this much only, right? And that is the massive action. Because what happened when you're taking massive action, people start notifying about you, who you are, right? And what you are doing it and things like that, right? Because you have a lot of things you're doing it in the continuous basis, right? And that will create a lot of big success. So to achieve any success, very, very important for us to have a massive action towards whatever I wanted to achieve. For example, Reading Nation itself, right? Now, massive action towards that too, so the people get to know what is happening in this Reading Nation. And remind me, I'll share some story in a later on if I forget in case, because I don't want to read the rhythm. Also, the other chapter is average is a failing formula, and that is also very, very important, because talk about is that if you're doing average things, don't expect a lot of great things is going to come into the life. But one of the impactful example which I like it about that this the CEO of the coffee, Costa Coffee, right? The Starbucks, sorry, right? He did something very, very different what he's talking about, and it's a very valuable, and I'll try to relate, because when you are in CX customer, when you are representing customer, how it's matter, because what he's talking about, he was doing everything what other CEO and other great leaders are doing. But what he did something totally different. He started visiting all the stores across the country, across the world. And apart from talking to his own people or team members, he started spending time talking to the people who are having a drink in the Starbucks and asking about what else we can improve. Correct? And that is a real success, because see, whether economy is down or up, but this extra mile he's going, right? Talking to people in different store, what else we can do for Starbucks to make better, right? Although economy down, but the Starbucks could able to achieve great success, because people feel valued. People feel, okay, somebody asking about our feedback. And that is the very, very important, right? So if you are at a customer, playing role, could be a delivery, whatever is important or but it's very important for when you're talking to customer, asking that what else we can do, where is the challenge, where is the you're getting pain point, what else I can do for you, right? Because that impact what it will create for you in terms of CX, in terms of how you're adding a value to your customer, would be a far better than the just delivering the value, right? And that is the difference matter in the success, because in a success you are doing, see, you're doing your delivery, you're doing anything, whatever you want to do, it is expected of you. But just asking, being in their shoes, what are those your pain point, what I can do more, it will always create a better and better impact, right? So that is a very, very impactful in that particular chapter. I like it, right? And average does not work in any area of life. That is also a very good example that is given, right? So that is the one thing I learned. And then 10x goal, of course, I just started, but I like it that the way he has written his goals about, right? Okay, I want to become millionaire, but how about, I'm having a 100 crore, right? Or 10 million in the bank, right? That's kind of audacious goal. When we say now, your work ethic would be totally different. And that is exactly this book is talking about. That is exciting part, because when you pick up a bigger goal, the way you operate, the way you work towards your goal is totally different. And basically say that, right? My net worth could be 100 million, or my children are friend with most powerful people on the planet. So powerful, because then you will start thinking about where I can ask my kids to be involved, where they can do kind of association, right? Mindset will be totally different. And that exactly I'm liking. I'm still reading this. But by the way, one more thing I like it in this, each chapter, there are 4 or 5 exercises given. I'm not sure how many of you doing, but I'm doing it. And what happens sometimes, I suddenly forget it. Oh, what is this point he's talking about? And you go back and refer it. Okay, this is the point. So that is very, very exciting part. So that's about my learning before you go to Vikash. But this is my sharing. Over to Vikas.
Okay, so maybe I'll start with chapter 11, and maybe I'll talk about chapter 13 also. 12, as Rajesh has already talked about. So, so first with the chapter 11, that is about, most similar to that average part, right? So here, the chapter's name is Break Out the Middle Class Trap. So he says that uh, uh, this middle class, in the world, middle class is the class which is most spreaded and most prevalent. Maximum number of people fall under middle class only. So, and these are the people who do always do the average work, and keep doing uh, whatever they are in a comfortable state, right? uh, so uh, uh, if any economic crisis or any war, anything happens to the world, so in the time of crisis, the most affected class is the middle class, because they just earn things whatever they need. The basics, roti kapda makan we call in Hindi. So they have the enough food, clothes, and housing and all, and a little bit saving. But when things go totally beyond control, things like Great Depression and some macroeconomic crisis at that time, these are the people which suffers maximum. The probability of suffering them is maximum. So uh, author says always, he talks about the some of the income levels in USA, but I'm not going to talk about that. But yeah, so he says that try to break that barrier, and of course work hard, do a massive action, so you could be able to uh, achieve uh, outstanding uh, level uh, that is much beyond from the middle class. So even in crisis, you won't be affected, you will be doing your job, and you will be in a peaceful state. The next chapter, that is uh, the obsession, and the next one was, I forgot the name, chapter
All
13.
in and overcome it.
All in, and overcome it. So author starts with the example of poker. Olin, he describes from poker that whenever I mean, poker, in the poker game, if there all in is whatever the chips you are having or whatever the money you are having, just putting on the bet. If you wins, you will get the double, and if you lose, you will lose everything. So in case of a person or people, if you are going all in, that is a state, of course you will be committing your energy, your creativity, and uh, your efforts. So if uh, the thing what for whatever you are committing, if it fails, it cannot take away your energy, your uh, I mean uh, your efforts, and your creativity. Again, next day you will be having all of these things with you. So it is less riskier than the all in poker. I mean, losing something will be very less, but gaining, uh, getting something with those efforts, those energy will be more if you try all in. And for overcommitting, he gives an example of uh, corporate, like for the customers, uh, uh, as a better management technique, uh, uh, we try to undercommit to the customer. So we just undercommit, and uh, uh, when there is a delivery time, we just do our expected estimated work that is beyond the commitment. So and a customer is happy because he's getting whatever was committed, he's getting more than that, right? So he says that uh, rather than doing this way, it could be done whatever your capabilities, you commit that exactly, and promise yourself, not to the customer, but promise yourself by overcommitting over that, whatever the commitment you have done. So to overcome it, there will be efforts required, there will be energy required, and uh, of course it will improve your capability also. So this is how, I mean, this is how the author says overcommitting you should do, not directly to the customer but to the self. You try to overcome it and deliver the that overcommitted part. Customer will be really happy, and uh, you will be uh, improved one, with the more of your capabilities, whatever you could do previously, now you have already done better than that. So yeah, so these are the things he has explained in this chapter.
Very nice.
So mostly this. So yeah, I'll discuss these chapters only. I have moved a little bit more ahead, but yeah, we'll discuss these two chapters.
So which chapter you are right now? 15 is done for you?
Yeah, 15 is done.
Okay, good. So then I was just looking, we have 3 more in this month. If you want to finish this month, we have 3 more times we are going to meet, right? But still we have a time because it's just 19 today. So we'll plan to meet on Sunday. That is for Vikas 17, for all of us as 15. So right,
Yeah.
right, absolutely. So see, I'll tell you the I just remember the example. Okay, anybody want to share anything before I go ahead? Okay, so I was visiting somewhere and see I'm not saying that we have reached where we're supposed to reach, but still the people are outside recognizing Reading Nation, right? I was visiting somebody in Bangalore. I went to the one place, in one office, right? And for some personal work, and they say name is very familiar when I give form. Somebody was validating. So then they say, okay, this is Kumar Akas, right? They say, yes. So they say, come here, please. You are the guy now who's Reading Nation Run. I felt very good. So I'm not saying that we have reached very, very far, but still I'm just saying that just because of all our effort, your effort, we're being part of this team, core team, right? People are, through name, at least they're saying, okay, You are the you are the one who is that running this, right? So that's nice, correct? Good feeling. It gave a good feeling, right? And then so that was nice, correct? That was nice. So just wanted to share with you all because it is all about consistent effort we are putting, right? Massive action abhi nahi kiya. Massive action we have to do. But I think the massive action when a large number of people will come here, that is the massive action, right? So that's I want to share with all of you, right? Because it's a great feeling, you know. Somebody somewhere you go and they recognize he was IT guy, so he said that I keep seeing that in LinkedIn and all keep coming about it. So I say, great, thank you so much, right? So that's nice. But we are good to 17 chapter this week. Can we stretch a little bit? Now, of course, see, I'm not hurrying up, but see, the same time, I don't want to stop Vikas because he is going forward. I'm still at 10, but I think I'll able to make, by 17, 15, 17 to ho jayega mera bhi, because I'm verge of that. Good. What else? What else? How's office going on?
Chapters are a bit smaller
Small,
in this,
very, very small. Yeah.
so we can 4, 5, 4, 5. Some of the chapters are 4, 5, 2, 3 pages, so we can quickly.
Yeah. Maximum 4 or 5 pages. That's all. Some of the chapters.
Yeah, right.
Some of the
Right.
chapters. Otherwise, all are this thing. But very nice book. Ultimately, he's trying to engross. Only one thing is that do massive action.
Massive
With the right
action, yeah.
mindset, right? Don't have a massive goal without thinking about massive action. Massive goal, you have to put the massive action with the right thinking.
Yeah. I mean, he says two things that we are talking from initially, right? That one is the massive thinking, just think 10x times and execute 10x times. So that massive thinking, 10x times thinking, and setting 10x time goal reminds me that there was a book called Think Big, something like
Magic
that.
of
I'm
Thinking
not
Big.
exactly.
Magic of Thinking Big.
Magic of Thinking Big. Yeah, right. I think we read last time, and I was reading with the Reading Nation.
Correct.
So I remember from that time.
Initial days we read that, I think. First book we read,
Yeah.
How to Win Friends and Influence People. I think that was the second book we read, The Magic of Thinking Big. Yeah, that COVID time.
Yeah. Yeah, COVID time. Exactly. It was a COVID time, right?
Great. Wonderful. All right, then. Anything else? Sandeep, you are very silent today.
Yes. It's not like that. Just that office is still going. I'm responding there also. I didn't read much, so I didn't have more to talk about.
No problem. That's okay.
Yeah.
But you know what is good part? A lot of our friends, they come office or whatever office in front of 21 inch, 55 inch. They're sitting in front right now and doing this hand exercise. That is remote. We are at least reading something. So that is difference maker itself, right? We should do that also. I'm not denying the fact. Like I watch every Friday one movie, right? But that's one movie every Friday. That's all.
actually quite similar for us also. We watch a movie on Friday evening. At home only most of the time. We have a projector, so we watch on projector.
ठीक है then, मिलते हैं. Okay. See you then.
We are meeting Sunday, right?
We are meeting next Sunday. Correct.
Not this Sunday.
This Sunday only.
Okay.
Thursday and Sunday we meet. So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days we have. Okay. Chalo. Bye guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.